Bonjour à tous. Hello everyone and welcome to Apprenons Ensemble. In today's class, we will do our first reading. Reading 1. Lecture 1. So this is the paragraph that we are going to practice together. When I started recording this video, I wanted to give you the English translation of the passage, but finally, I have decided not to. The purpose of this channel is to help you improve your French skills. Therefore, I'm giving you the privilege to translate this passage in English, and if possible, try not to use a dictionary or else use it just to translate words you don't know rather than whole sentences or full passage. If you are fine with this challenge, let's immerse ourselves in today's topic. Well, when talking about reading or speaking in French, there are two things that we need to take into account. The first one is the silent letters. Letters that we should not pronounce. In French, we speak and read by sound, so we should not pronounce each letters of a word like in English. And the second thing that we also have to take into account is the liaisons, which is the second most important point. I can even say the most important one. According to my experience, this is the hardest part for learners. It will always be difficult for you to read in French or understand French speakers if you don't ingrain into yourself the concept of liaisons, which is always used in French. Liaisons are nothing but the action of linking words together while speaking or reading. Okay, so we'll start today's lesson. So I'm going to read this paragraph without pointing out the liaisons and the silent letters. Then after, we will study each concept together. So please stay tuned till the end of the video because these two concepts are mandatory for you to improve yourself in French. En semaine, ma journée est très chargée. Je me lève à 7 heures. Mes parents se lèvent à 6h30. Le petit déjeuner est plus souvent un bol de café au lait, du pain et du beurre. Les enfants ajoutent de la confiture ou du miel. Mon père, qui est ingénieur, part à son travail vers 8 heures. Ma mère est professeure de langue dans un lycée. Elle travaille à mi-temps pour s'occuper de nous et à la maison, le travail ne manque pas. Je me prépare pour le lycée en 20 minutes. Je prends l'autobus et j'arrive au lycée à 8 heures. Il faut partir à l'heure pour ne pas être en retard. Let me repeat the last sentence. Il faut partir à l'heure pour ne pas être en retard. Okay, so the first point that we are going to talk about is the silent letters. So we'll go through the paragraph and point out the silent letters. So, les lettres muettes. So, the first line, so we are not going to read this E, okay, even this E. For trait, we are not going to read the S, and chargé, we are not going to read the E, okay, so let's see, okay, so en semaine, ma journée est très, so here I want to say très, so très chargé. Second sentence. So we are not going to read the E for lève. Now, for set, please don't read the P. Okay? We are also not going to read the H and the ES. Okay? Je me lève à 7 heures. Next sentence. So for parents, we are not going to read the T and the S. Lève is an ER verbs conjugated for third person plural. So that ENT that we have here, we are going to read it like E, like this lève. Okay? So if you pay attention, this lève, we are not mentioning the E. So the same way, so we are going to read this as E. So we are not going to mention this E also. So that ENT for this part, we are not going to read it, but instead we read the V before. Okay? We are not going to mention the H, the ES, and the E. Mes parents se lèvent à 6h30. Next sentence. We are not going to read the T. We are not going to read the S. So don't say a plus. No plus, but plus. Okay. We are not going to read the T here. But the question can be, why are we reading the ENT? Because this is not a verb. When it is an ER verb, then we should not read the ENT. But this is not a verb. Okay. So for this word, we are just not going to read the T. Okay. We are also not going to read the T for lait. And finally, we are not going to read the E for beurre. So, le petit déjeuner est plus souvent un bol de café au lait, du pain et du beurre. Next sentence. We are not going to read the TS for enfant. This is an ER verb, so conjugated for third person plural. So this ENT, we are going to make it E. And since it is like a silent E, so we are not going to read the E, but we will read the T, the consonant before the E. Confiture, we are not going to read the E. Okay? So, let's see. So, les enfants ajoutent de la confiture ou du miel. Next sentence. We are not going to read the E for père. We are not going to read the T. We are not going to read the S. And here we are not going to read the H. Okay. Even this H also we are not going to read it. And ES. Okay. So, mon père qui est ingénieur part à son travail vers 8h. Next sentence. So we are not going to read the E for mère. We are not going to read the UES. So we will read this G like to go. So long. Okay. We are not going to read the S. And finally, the E for lycée. So, ma mère est professeure de langue dans un lycée. Next sentence. We are not going to read the E. Here we are not going to read the P and the S. So we don't say temps. We just say temps. Okay, here we are not going to read the U, E, and we are not going to read the S. So don't say pass, but pas. In this Q, we are going to read it like K. So, manque, manque. So let's see. So, elle travaille à mi-temps pour s'occuper de nous et à la maison, le travail ne manque pas. Next sentence, we are not going to read this E. We are not going to read the E also for lycée. Okay, so for 20, please don't read the G and the T. So we don't say 20. So only 20. Okay. And for minute, we are not going to read the E and the S, but instead we read the T. So let's see. Je me prépare pour le lycée en 20 minutes. Next sentence. So we are not going to read the D and the S. So we don't say prendre. So we just say prend. Okay, normally we should not read S, but this is an exception. Okay, so for this word, especially we are going to read the S here. Okay, we are not going to read the E. We are not going to read this E. We will not read the H. We will not read also this H and the ES. So let's see. Je prends l'autobus. So you see here I'm reading the S. Je prends l'autobus et j'arrive au lycée à 8 heures. Last sentence. We are not going to read this T. We are not going to read the H and the E. We are not going to read this E, but instead we are going to read TR, so être, être. So we don't pronounce the E. And we are not going also to read the D. Let's see. Il faut partir à l'heure pour ne pas être en retard. Okay, so this is it for the lettre muette. Now let's see the second concept. So liaison and silent letters. So les liaisons et les lettres muettes. For this part, we are going to keep the silent letters inside the test and we are going to add the liaison. Okay, so in the first part, in the first sentence, we have no liaison to do here. In the second sentence, we are going to have a liaison between the T and the EU. So it will create an extra letter like T. So 7 heures, 7 heures. So let's see. Okay. So between the T and the EU. So 7 heures. Je me lève à 7 heures. Okay. Next line. Okay, we are going to create a liaison between the X and the EU here. And when you create a liaison starting with X or S, so it will create a letter Z. Okay, so let's see. So it will be 6 heures. 6 heures. So mes parents se lèvent à 6h30. Next sentence, we have no liaison here. Okay. The next sentence, we'll have a liaison between this S and EN. So same like liaison starting with X, the liaison starting with S will create a letter Z. So let's see. So les enfants, ok, les enfants ajoutent de la confiture ou du miel. So the next sentence, so you'll be having a liaison here between the T and the EU. Okay, so 8 heures. So the T will create an extra T. 8 heures. Let's see. Okay, 8 heures. So mon père qui est ingénieur part à son travail vers 8 heures. Next sentence. So there will be a binding, there will be a liaison here between the S and 1. So liaison starting with S or X will create a letter Z. So don't forget. Okay, so let's see. So dans un. So ma mère est professeure de langue dans un lycée. Next sentence. We have no liaison there. Okay. So there will be another liaison in this sentence. So this liaison will be here between the T and the EU. 8 heures. 8 heures. So let's see. Okay. We create a letter T. 8 heures. Je prends l'autobus et j'arrive au lycée à 8 heures. Okay. And the last sentence, we'll have a liaison here between pas and est. So, pas être, pas être, pas être. Okay, so liaison starting with S will create a letter Z. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so il faut partir à l'heure pour ne pas être en retard. Okay, so finally we will read this paragraph with the silent letters and the liaisons. En semaine, ma journée est très chargée. Je me lève à 7 heures. Mes parents se lèvent à 6h30. Le petit déjeuner est plus souvent un bol de café au lait, du pain et du beurre. Les enfants ajoutent de la confiture ou du miel. Mon père, qui est ingénieur, part à son travail vers 8 heures. Ma mère est professeure de langue dans un lycée. Elle travaille à mi-temps pour s'occuper de nous et à la maison, le travail ne manque pas. Je me prépare pour le lycée en 20 minutes. Je prends l'autobus et j'arrive au lycée à 8 heures. Il faut partir à l'heure pour ne pas être en retard. So this is it for today's class. Thank you for watching and see you soon for another video. Merci.